Hi there. In the previous video, if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. I'm talking about the boot camp that every single one of us has to get through. And if you're lucky, if you start doing your inner work, you can go from stage 1, the boot camp, to stage 2, where you're creating your own heaven on earth, where you're consciously creating an amazing life, where you're not at the mercy of the outside world. So most of the time when people come and see me, it's either because something's happening with their career or their health or their relationship or their finances. Somewhere in their life they realize, you know, what I've been doing does not work, because they've been in reaction to the outside world to try to make them happy. So in stage 2, I call that heaven on earth. So every day of your life you start building heaven on earth. And this is my symbol for the yin and the yang. This is the female principle, the yin of listening, and this is the yang principle of acting. So whether you're a man or a woman, or whatever gender you call yourself, we all have the female principle within us of listening and the male principle of acting. And your heart wants you to know two things. First, your heart wants you to know that you are worthy of love. And the second thing your heart wants you to do is admit your dreams and aspirations. And then it's all about organizing your time and getting into action on these things. So what's the most important thing for you to learn is the difference between your infatuation and your resentment. Because a lot of people don't realize that these things they think they love, they actually like. This is love. When you love someone, when something is important for you, you're willing to pay the price to get this. Like every parent knows that. Like if you have a child, you love your child, it's fun to have your child, but it's also a lot of work, but that's why you love them so much. And that's the difference between infatuation, which is la 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 la, if I go about doing this in my life, everything is going to be okay. No, if you want to have this, you need to be willing to do the work to get an amazing life. So in the Extreme Freedom Weekend, we spend a whole day for you to explore yourself. So you ask yourself from your heart, what is it I want to create? Not what my parents told me I should be doing, not what the movies, the Harlequin novels, or whatever you read somewhere or watched somewhere, but your own heart. So we spent a whole day zooming into your heart so you gain clarity, and so that we create a statement of purpose for your life. So that you become clear, so you won't waste your time doing all these things that, yeah, they feel good, but they're not good for your heart. You know, eating a whole chocolate cake, even though you might like it at first, makes you feel shitty afterwards. So that's the same thing with your life. You need to be clear so you're not wasting your time doing the things you like doing and running away from doing the things that challenge you, so that you can actually, just like having a child, paying the price by having an amazing experience. So I invite you, if you're willing to create a beautiful life that's not at the mercy of the outside world, where you, when you go to bed at night, whether the things you did worked or didn't work, at least you did them. So when you go to bed at night, you go, wow, you know, I went for it. Maybe I didn't get the results I wanted, but I can be proud of myself. And then you can learn how to master it better and better so that you get the results you want. So it's a whole 2 days. Extreme Freedom is an amazing seminar. That's what got me to leave my cushy life as a chiropractor, which I love, to become a full-time coach, because the experience is so transformative, so amazing, that I want to give this to as many people as possible. So I'd love for you to join me and give meaning to your life and happiness, and for you to discover what true love is. Not infatuation, but true love, because that's the key to happiness.